Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss the episode. Also, check me out on IG, elevation_mentor. So I'm going to be on here briefly today. I'm going to talk about why real estate is not only for rich people. So some people do have that misconception that real estate is only for rich people. Why? Because it's expensive. Okay, so to get to the bottom line, why real estate is not only for rich people is that even rich people are not using their own money to buy the property. They are doing what is called other people's money. Now, when you hear other people's money, that may sound like a scam. Anyone ever heard that before? Other people's money? So for some people, that may ring off a red flag. For other people, it may not. But when they say other people's money, what they're saying is a loan, right? So we all know what loans are. So they're essentially borrowing the money. Even rich people borrow the money to buy their property. They're not using their own money out of their pocket. Therefore, if you're watching me and you're not rich, essentially you would do the same thing. Borrow the money, and that is how you would buy the property. Now, where to buy the money, that can be tricky, especially with all these discriminatory practices that are going on that are very real. However, if you're interested in building a portfolio, check out this link below and join the waitlist for the real estate group. If you're interested in building and you would like to do it with a collection of like minded people that are doing the same thing, check out that link below and join the waitlist for the real estate group. So, buying real estate is very important. Reason being is this is one of the ways to build wealth as a tangible asset. It's real, it'll always be there. Of course, you have the other ways to build wealth that you see out here, but this is a stable way because it is a tangible asset. So, diversification is important, and this is one of the ways to diversify. All right. So, real estate is not only for the rich, it is for anyone who is interested in building wealth, anyone who is interested in having financial security, anyone who is interested in having peace. So, you do have to figure out where to go for the loan. Also, credit is important, especially in the beginning stages. Now, in the middle and the latter stages, credit becomes less important, and that is because people find out other ways besides getting a loan, and that is creative financing, right? So, doing things like seller financing, partnering up with other people, doing other forms of creative financing, and working your way around the rigid banking system. So, there are ways around the rigid banking system that is important. So just gradually putting one foot in front of the other and buying property, whether that be one every year or whatever your pace is that you choose, as long as you are deciding to do it and taking action. So there are going to be a lot of people that just scroll through YouTube, scroll through Facebook, scroll through Instagram, and you see all these opportunities. However, the difference is that some people are actually going to do it, and other people are just going to watch, right? So, real estate is very important. It is not only for the rich. It is putting one foot in front of the other and building your portfolio, whether you choose to take that slow and steady pace or whether you choose to build quickly because you have partnerships. Um, Maybe you have access to private lenders. All right. So, on your journey of building your portfolio, feel free to click this link, join the wait list for the group. And you know there are other programs out here. If you're a first time home buyer and you're watching me, for example, programs like NACA will hold you by the hand and help you get into your first home. So that's no down payment, that's no closing costs, and it's a legit program. NACA, that's for first time home buyers. Also, if you have not owned a home within the past 3 years, you also qualify for that program, NACA, NACA. There are also down payment assistance programs out here. So instead of taking the money out of your pocket, Googling down payment assistance programs in where that you live in. So finding ways to get funding for the real estate. So real estate is very important when it comes to building wealth. Generally, people that are wealthy, the wealth is in your home. The wealth is in your home. Reason being is because wealth allows you to build equity, right? So the home is appreciating, but there's also equity there. And you can take that equity, pull that out, um, pull that out to buy to do your business venture, or pull it out to buy more property, things like that. So, but the equity is what is building your net worth, and the appreciation is building your wealth. So, real estate is very important when it comes to building wealth. It's also important for financial security, financial stability, and peace. It's also an asset class that you can pass down to your children. If you have children, or you're deciding to have children, or anyone else that you care about, so that everyone is not just starting out at square one, right? So your loved ones, they don't have to start out at square one. They don't have to be out here struggling, trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills. They don't have to be at jobs that they don't like, because you prepared them. And how did you prepare them? Well, you're teaching them about assets, what assets are, and you actually have something for them. Maybe you decide to buy a property and let it grow in appreciation. Maybe that's theirs. Maybe that is theirs to use for college. Maybe that is theirs to use for a wedding, or to keep it, or do whatever they decide to do with it. All right. So instead of letting your loved ones, um, be out here struggling, trying to figure it out, you are teaching them. You're teaching them financial literacy, and you have something for them. All right. So this starting at square one stuff is over. It's over. I heard a statistic that blacks will have zero by the year. Um, Somebody put the year, because for some reason I do not remember what year the statistic is for, but it's for the near future, that the net worth of blacks is going to be zero. That is what they are expecting. That is what they are anticipating. And what I say to you is to make a liar out of them. So, how do you build your net worth? You build your net worth by buying assets. What is an asset? Assets are property, right? So that's one asset. Getting into the stock market. There are people out here who still don't trust the stock market. You're still not in the stock market because you don't trust it. Um, so you should be in the stock market, and you should be teaching your children about the stock market. So that's another asset class, the stock market. All right. Also, business, building businesses. Right. So, everyone, you don't have to build a business, but building business is another asset class, and having assets is important when it comes to wealth creation. All right. So, just to recap, real estate is not only for the rich. All right, everyone. So, favor before you leave, I need for you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss the episode. Also, check out the pin link below. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. And on your way out, do me a favor and hit this like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.